you realize that this design has been partitioned into different layers, and those layers helps you structure your work. So if I now close this, you might not notice any changes. Let me close more. Let me close this. So now look at what we have. You see, introduction to digital fashion illustration with IBIS Paint. Welcome to the first tutorial. Very beginner friendly. So first of all, you go to your app, you click on the app. This is it. So this tutorial is going to be for tablets, introduction to digital illustration with tablets. Then I'm going to do a phone version right after this because there are some slight changes on the phone version. So now, when you click on this, if you are new to this app, you will notice that it's empty. For you, it's empty. There's completely nothing here. So what you are expected to do is you click on this plus sign to create a new project. So once you click on this plus sign, you are going to see that you have the possibility to resize your canvas. You can resize it, but however, some of these settings here requires that you subscribe to access it. However, we still have a very friendly free version here. So what you would do is, if you are using a tablet, this is what you would do. You are going to change your setting. You resize your canvas to these settings here with 1459 and a height of 2100. So if you use these dimensions, it's going to work well for tablets. I'm going to give a tutorial for those using phones. So after you can first of all, you can add it here, and you can also subtract here. So after doing the necessary changes, you have to click on OK. So once you click on OK, it will take you to a new project. So at this point, I'm going to be explaining what every tool here entails, what it is all about, and as required, we are going to do the necessary examples that could give you a better understanding of every tool that is here. You will continue having practical hands-on on the different tools, and it's going to enable you better know how to use them and the functionality. So let's right deep into it. So first of all, let's look at, you will notice that we have on this tablet, we have some icons at the top right. We have these icons at the left side. We also have these icons at the bottom. You can see them, right? So I'm going to start with the icons at the bottom. So first of all, we call everything we have at the bottom, we call it the main toolbar. So this is the main toolbar. So on the main toolbar, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items on the main toolbar. So these items we have here, I'll be giving their names and explaining their functionality. So here we have this first one here. I don't know if you can see it. It's the brush and eraser. So if you are drawing a sketch, okay, you can make this bigger. If you are drawing a sketch, you have several brush. You could use any brush at any point, but this place will take you faster to your brush, and you can always swap between your brush and your eraser. So as I'm clicking here, you'll see that it's swapping. So this blue shows that is the active icon. You get? Okay, so if I have to use the eraser very fast, I just come here and I click on brush, then I go to brush, I click on eraser, I get to eraser. So the next icon we have there is tool tool selection. So this icon will help you, once you click on it, it will help you to select the different brush, which one you want to use, and other options that we'll get into shortly. So after the tool selection, we have the color. This is a color. So as you can see, we have the black color is highlighted here. That's why we can use black. If I change the color here to something else, you see that the red color is now highlighted at the bottom. So I'll write, you see the red color, you see. Okay, now we have this icon, this arrow icon you see here is a full screen. If you want to view everything with the full screen, keeping aside all the icons, you click on this one and you see almost everything is gone. Then if you click on it again, you have all the side bars. So the next thing is going to be this arrow. This is obviously the back icon. If you want to cancel what you previously did, you can click on it. If I click on it, okay, what I did in red has gone. I click on it, you click on it. So you can always do your back and forth and click on stuff. So this one is undo. This is undo. So if I want to replace everything that I just canceled, this is it. I got it back. So this is the spot I was before going back. So the next thing we have here is the layers. This is the layers, as you can see. So these layers, it helps you to organize your work, your design, and to put everything in order. So I'm going to show you how these layers work when we get into building designs. However, let me just give you an example now. So if you have a layer like this, let me see this sketch. A layer like this, look at, it has 9 layers. So just look at the design, right? So I'm going to close some of the layers, and you realize that this design has been partitioned into different layers, and those layers helps you structure your work. So if I now close this, you might not notice any changes. Let me close more. Let me close this. So now look at what we have. You see. So if I change, you can even look from here. If I put it on, you see that the sketch is coming back in full. So take a look at this, right? I took off the structure. So if I click now here, the structure is back. So let's head up to this arrow. The arrow we have here, this is a back arrow that is going to take you to your gallery or the save.
So basically we are done with the main toolbar. So we are going to proceed with
when you click on
the
it,
properties
you take another back, you click on back again.
So
then you have all your save projects. So this is where we were before. I click on this, then I take edit and back to where we were.